Welcome to your favorite show, Talent Hunt. And I know that you guys are eagerly waiting to meet who is the sensation of this week. Why I'm saying sensation, there is a think about her because she is in that age when everyone is learning different things and trying to do something. But this girl, with her fantastic attitude, and of course, the thing she knows, the way she does it, she just grabbed the attention of so many people in Tri State. I want to introduce to all of you no other than Harshitha. Harshitha, how are you? Welcome to Talent Hunt, and I hope all is well.
Hi Ragini, I'm good. How are you?
I
Thanks
am
for having me.
fantastic. I am so happy to see you because you have evolved a lot. You have done so many things now. And I just want to know that you do singing, you do dancing, you do anchoring. Where you got the motivation from?
Ever since I was a little kid, I've had so much interest and passion in fine arts. Like every time my mom would play a song, I would just dance. Even if I didn't know how to dance, I would do the most random things. And same thing with singing. Even if I didn't know what the words were, it could be in a different language, and I still would just sing whatever. And I think that's where a lot of my love and passion grew for dance and singing. And that just continued through the years. And I also shaped it through like going into actual classes and learning from teachers, and that's how like I still have so much love and passion for both of them today.
Absolutely. I mean, our parents are I can say, like, they're like the bricks, they are, I mean, they just hold us so strongly. And, I know your mother, I know your father, I know that how much supportive they are. And at the same time, but you know what? I sometimes feel like, how do you manage all three? And then you are going to be in college. So there are so many things on your plate, but you are still so vibrant. You know what? You are going to answer this. But before that, I want my audience to hear you singing. So, which song you think is coming in your mind right now?
रंगीला रे याई रे चोर लगा के नाचे रे याई रे मिलके धूम मचाई रे चल मेरे संग संग ले ले दुनिया के रंग हो जा रंगीला रे रंग रंग रंगीला रे याई रे चोर लगा के नाचे रे याई रे मिलके धूम मचाई रे चल मेरे संग संग ले ले दुनिया के रंग हो जा रंगीला रे रंग रंग रंगीला रे इतने चेहरों में अपने चेहरे की पहचान ओ बड़े बड़े नामों में अपने भी नामों निशान ओ पहचान ओ जीन में फिर तो क्या बात हो दिन नया और नई रात हो हर घड़ी बस खुशी साथ हो याई रे जो लगा के नाचे रे याई रे मिलके धूम मचाई रे
What a lovely rendition. And, Harshita, it takes so many years to learn, right? To learn something and to perform on stage. Tell us, I mean, the question I have asked you, that how you manage your daily schedule with all these things going on.
Yeah, so that's a question I get asked a lot, especially by parents that have kids my age. And honestly, like it was really hard. I remember like struggling to balance both like my schoolwork and then also singing and dance. But what I learned was that like singing and dance, it's not like a chore, it's not a task. It's more of something I love to do, and it's something that helps me take a break from reality. So that's how I balance it by doing my work, finishing all my schoolwork, whatever, and then trying to spend as much time as I can either dancing or singing, and that like I love to do. So it doesn't feel like, such a chore burden, and it doesn't feel like Like, you know that saying, like, if you love what you're doing, it doesn't feel like you're working. So that's how it feels like when I do both of those. So it was never a problem trying to balance them because in my life, I need both of them. So I just kind of worked around it. So yeah.
I just love the way you do it because I still remember the first time you started anchoring and you were a bit scared. You were like, what to say now? But you were so fun to work with and you were so good on your first day, even the first tryout. I still remember that. But let me ask you that what else are your hobbies? Like, what do you love to do?
Other than like singing, well, singing and dancing, I also teach dance actually. I'm a dance teacher because I graduated from Bharatanatyam a few years ago, and now I teach little kids Bharatanatyam in Bollywood. So I compose, and that I love to do. Like I do that, and other than that, again, singing I have, but other than both of those, I'm also involved a lot in my school stuff. Like I'm on board for a lot of my clubs in my school. We have this thing where we work with senior citizens, so I'm on board for that club, and then I'm also a singing captain for one of my school's singing teams. So these are just some things that I've been like so busy with the past few months. So yeah.
So, what is the singing captain? I mean, how you do it, and what is your role in that?
Yeah, so our school has a very big Indian population. So we have this annual show every year called Temptation. And for that, for those, there's different groups. And I'm on South Indian dance team for that as well. But I'm the captain for the singing team. So basically I have to audition people. And this year we had such a big audition people. Like we had 80 people come in to audition for only like 5 spots on the team. So they come audition, we make our team, and then I get them ready for this our annual show. We make mixes together. We make our mix this year was about 10-15 minutes. I don't remember exactly, but then we perform that. And again, it's like because you're captain, you have to make sure you have like leadership skills. You have to make sure you have communication skills. So like, but that's not something that I've had originally. Like I've learned that through these different experiences I've had.
Absolutely. I love the way you sing because I still remember when you presented your song in front of none other than the Oscar winning lyricist Chandra Bose Garu was here last year, and I remember the way you have rendered. It was so fabulous. I mean, really, it was so good to hear. So, what was your feeling that time when you were singing in front of him? I know that you have met him before, but on that evening, like the Oscar winning lyricist in front of you, so that's a total different experience. So what was going in your mind that time?
Yeah, so again, like I've sang before him and in front of him for like a Telugu competition, I don't remember. But when I was singing in front of him, I was so nervous, like because he's already been on such a big stage and like everyone's like trying to get a picture with him, so I was so scared. Like, but again, like what I said before, like I love to sing. So the second that I start singing, then I'm fine. Like I was having so much fun on the stage, and it was such an honor singing in front of him and singing one of his songs too. I think I sang Sami Sami, and that's such a fun song to sing all the time. But especially singing in front of the lyricist and just enjoying and having everyone also in the audience was really enjoying. So that helped me build some confidence and get more like free and feel nice. And that's how I was able to perform that day, but first I was really nervous.
So true, so true. I mean, I was shaking actually, because like a legendary person like him in front, sitting, and that's his own song. It's kind of really gives goosebumps. So we would love to hear that song from you now.
నువ్వు అమ్మి అమ్మి అంటాంటే నీ పెళ్ళానే పోయినట్టుంది రా సామే నా సామే నిన్ను సామి సామి అంటాంటే నా పెనిమిటి లెక్క సక్కన్ గుందిర సామే నా సామే నీ ఎనకే ఎనకే అడిగేత్తాంటే నీ ఎనకే ఎనకే అడిగేత్తాంటే ఎంకన గూడే ఎక్కినట్టుందిర సామే నువ్వు పక్కన కూసుంటేనే పరమేశ్వరుడే దక్కినట్టుందిర సామే నువ్వు ఎల్లే దారే సుత్తా ఉంటే ఎర్రయ్యండే నట్టుందిర సామే నా సామే నా సామే రారా సామే బంగారు సామే మిసల సామే రసల సామే నా సామే Rara Same, Bangar Same, Misla Same, Rashla Same. Piccala Paidaka, Panchano Yate Karite. Piccala Paidaka, Panchano Yate Karite, Na Pancha Pranala Poina Same. Karraకెళ్ళి నువ్వు కసి కసి నవ్వులుతుంటే నవ్వులో ఎర్రగ పండిన సామే నీ అర్పుల కేకలు ఇంటా ఉంటే హే నీ అర్పుల కేకలు ఇంటా ఉంటే పులకారం పలసామే నువ్వు కాలు మీద కాలేసుకుంటే పూనా కాలేసామే రెండు గుండెలు ఎప్పే గుండెలు సుప్పెత్తి పాలకుండలక పొంగిపోతా సామే నా సామే నా సామే రారా సామే బంగారు సామే మిసల సామే రషల సామే నా సామే రారా సామే బంగారు సామే మిసల సామే రషల సామే.
Oh my God, I feel like dancing. You know, that song gives that rhythm. So, but well, we can dance here. But with the dance beat, I want to ask you last year, I think you have performed, or this year, I think that you have danced on stage with somebody really famous. And what was that event and what you were doing on stage dancing? I mean, how was it?
Yeah, so I think February or January, around that time, I did, since I graduated Bharatanatyam, I was experienced in that. And I danced with INTl sir, and he's a Telugu serial actor. So he's very famous in India and also here. And it was for their Sankranti celebrations.
Oh.
So yeah, we both did a tribute to Lord Shiva, and we did a mix of two or three songs, and I learned the song in like a week or something, not even, and we performed it, and we got very good feedback for that. And it was my first time ever performing Bharatanatyam on a Telugu stage. I have never performed because I've mostly focused on singing, but that was such an honor. Because I love to dance too, and I've always wanted to dance on a stage that I've also sang on. So that was so and so nice.
All right, dance and singing and anchoring and performing with and in front of the celebrity judges, people. I mean, how you manage that situation, like the backstage bumps, we can say.
Yeah.
So, right. So, and another thing, since like right now you just say that that he just came from India. So, how you manage the rehearsal time with him? So, do you guys go online practice, or you guys meet each other before the show and practice and then go?
Yeah, so I think a week before the show, we had our first practice ever, and he did some choreo for it, and we had a practice for like 1 hour, not even. And we finished like half of the song, and we had to learn the next half. But we never got a time to do a second practice because both of us were busy and he had a different schedule. So then what happened was he ended up sending me a video of like the choreo online, and I learned it because I kept watching it. But then on the actual day of, he changed the choreo a little bit. So then I also had to learn that new choreo, and this was like what, an hour, 30 minutes before the show. So
Mhm.
that was really stressful. But the thing is, like, I was able to pick it up fast, surprisingly. And he
Mhm.
was also so nice and so humble. Like, he's one of the most humble celebrities I've ever met. So it was so comfortable and so nice dancing with him.
So, Harshita, I mean, it is so interesting to see your profile because once upon a time I used to be a dancer, though I didn't continue. Then, well, singing I still do. I have my band and I still do singing. And anchoring is okay, here I am. And guys, if you really want to see how she does it, you have to visit our channel because she is a fantastic, fantastic anchor, I can tell you. And she does a fantastic, fabulous job. Last year, I still remember in our studio that you came to do the Independence Day shoot with us, and it was so fantastic. And then we all went for this traditional thing in Edison, and we celebrated our Independence Day. And she is very vibrant and very active. So now we're coming back to singing again. So now for singing also, you had a great opportunity to perform with the legendary composer and musician Sri R.P. Patanagaru. So how was that experience and how you got that break? We want to hear the entire story.
Yeah, so a few weeks ago, I was invited to go to a Ugadi celebrations at ATA, which is Albany Telugu Association. And first, I was just going to sing like a few songs myself. I didn't have any high expectations to sing with any celebrities. But when I went there, I met RP Patnaik sir, and he was like, "Do you know any of my songs?" And actually, the night before, I learned one of his songs just in case, because I was hopeful maybe. But I learned one of his songs, and I was like, "Yes, I know this song." So he was like, "Okay, then why don't you sing it?" And I was like, what? I was like, oh, then I started practicing it more and more and more in my head. And then we performed it on stage and we got amazing feedback for that song. But I was so, so grateful that first that he allowed me to sing that song with him, especially since like he doesn't know how I sing. Like he doesn't know if I practice the song well, but he trusted me and he let me sing that song. And, he loved it too. And also, this credit obviously is also to Albany Telugu Association, which allowed me to perform with him and gave me this opportunity. And they're actually the same organization that helped me with dancing with INTl sir. So they gave me both these opportunities. And then also last Saturday, I performed with him at the South Jersey Telugu Association. And so also thank you to them for giving me a second opportunity to share a stage with him. It was such an honor.
Absolutely. But I want to hear that song. Actually, I want my viewers to hear that song. That which one, like which song was that you sang with him in those two events? Can you just sing like a couple of lines each?
తూనీగా తూనీగా ఎందాక పరిగెడతావే రావే నా వంక దూరంగా పోనీక ఉంటాగా నీ వెనకాలే రాని సాయంగా ఆ వంక ఈ వంక హో హో తిరిగావే ఎంచక్క ఇంకా నా చాలింక హో హో ఇంతేగా నీ రెక్క ఎగిరైనా ఎప్పటికైనా ఆకాశం దాకా తూనీగా తూనీగా ఎందాక పరిగెడతావే రావే నా వంక దోసిట్లో చుక్క పోగేసి ఇస్తున్నాగా వదిలేకు సీతాకోక చిలకలుగా వాము బాగుందే చిట్క నాకు నేర్పిస్తే చక్క సూర్యుడిని కరిగేస్తాగా చినుకులుగా సూర్యుడు ఏడి నీతో ఆడి చందమామైపోయాడు తూనీగా తూనీగా ఎందాక పరిగెడతావే రావే నా వంక
Okay, all right. So, friends, now you know that who is Harshita. I know this girl a long time, but you know me. I just love to find the real talent, and this platform is such a genuine platform because here we just see the caliber, the talent of that person, and you can be our neighborhood boy or girl who is doing something. Why not? Why don't you send us some of your videos? 90 seconds, that's all it takes. Why don't you share that with us? If you're a singer, a dancer, actor, whatever, if you love and you are passionate about something, do not hesitate, okay? And I think that if you have that talent, someone is going to connect with you from our team. So I want Harshita to talk to you guys now because you have heard her, you saw her dance, and now I want her to talk to the generation she is in and to address all of you out there who are watching right now, Talent Hunt with me, Ragini, that what she thinks about her journey as well as I just want to see that how she motivates someone else with her beautiful words that you guys just come and start searching and, record yourself. Send the video to us. So, Harshita, here we go. The entire platform is yours.
Yeah, so as I said before, when I was younger, I loved to do fine arts. Like it was such a big part of me. But as I started growing up, kids around me, they wouldn't do that. They would be more into studies and more into like other, like playing sports or something. So then I started feeling insecure, like, oh, like maybe I don't know what other people think about me. What if I'm not a good singer? What if I'm not a good dancer? What if everyone's making fun of me? Like I started having all these doubts. And that's when I also started, stopping going like having interest in singing practices, going to classes. But then as I got a little bit older and more mature, I realized that, like, who cares? It's your life. If you have love and passion for something, what does it matter what anyone else thinks? At the end of the day, it's whether you're being, truthful and honest to yourself, and whether you're making the most out of your day, you're making the most out of whatever you're interested in, whatever your passion is. So I think what you should keep in your mind always is that it matters what you want to do, not what you think others want you to do. And that doesn't also just go for singing or dancing. It goes for anything in life, your future career, anything. And so don't let people around you discourage you, because it doesn't matter what field, there's always going to be people trying to discourage you, trying to push you down. But I promise, like, just with like determination and being diligent, putting in hard work, you'll be fine. You'll be somewhere else. And I'm still in the starting steps. I'm not anything big, I'm not anything crazy. And I'm still learning, like, in different fields, learning how to be better, learning how to accept that it doesn't matter what other people think of me. I'm still in that process. So I think that's my biggest takeaway, is that, like, you'll be fine. Just do what you love, don't care about what other people think, and you'll love whatever you're doing.
Absolutely. You see, I told you guys already, I hope that you are feeling motivated. And of course, do anything that you're doing from your heart, because first, you have to be a great human being. And second thing, you have to be very passionate in what you do. So that was it. And we're going to finish and end with one of her song that she loves, because I know she loves Shreya Ghoshal. So I would love to hear something from her. And with that, I'm going to finish tonight's episode. And yes, next week, you're going to meet someone who is also very special. But he, no, I don't want to say anything. I want you to come and catch our show and enjoy it with your entire family. So till then, goodbye, good night, and stay well. And I will see you next week, same time, same day. Love you.
నువ్వే మాయ చేసావో గాని ఓ మనసా చెప్పమ్మా నిజాన్ని క్షణం ఆగనంటోంది ఓని మరీ చిలిపిది వయసు బాని హయ్యా హయ్యా రే హయ్యా చిందులేస్తున్నాయి అల్లరి ఓ సయ్యా సయ్యా రే సయ్యా ఎటు పోతుందో ఏమో మరి నువ్వే మాయ చేసావో గాని ఓ మనసా చెప్పమ్మా నిజాని క్షణం ఆగనంటోంది ఓని మరీ చిలిపిది వయసు బాని ఔరా పంచ కళ్యాణి పైన వస్తాడంట యువరాజు అవునా నువ్వేమైనా చూసావమైనా తెస్తున్నాడ ముత్యాల మీనా హయ్యా హయ్యా రే హయ్యా మొగలి పువ్వంటి మొగుడెవ్వరే ఓ సయ్యా సయ్యా రే సయ్యా మేళ తాళాల మనువెప్పుడే ఔరా పంచ కళ్యాణి పైన వస్తాడంట యువరాజు అవునా నువ్వేమైనా చూసావమైనా తెస్తున్నాడ ముత్యాల మీనా. Thank you so much, MANATV International, for giving me this opportunity today. You guys are always supporting me, whether that's by giving me anchoring opportunities or welcoming me to your show today and giving me some exposure. Also, thank you so much, Ragini, for welcoming me. It's always so much fun talking to you. And see you guys again. I really hope you enjoyed my singing, and thank you so much.